Yo, what's good, man? This is Zone of Existence. I'm your host, Shot of Zopound, man. Um, Last night, man, we stayed up for man, it was like 5 hours, over 5 hours, man. I was playing music, little music to reminisce to, basically. You know what I'm saying? I was hitting all coasts, man. I hit New York and just ran straight New York for an hour, just all New York music. Then from New York, I went to the East Coast. And not, I said East Coast. I went to the West Coast and hit all West Coast music. You know what I'm saying? After the West Coast, I hit the Midwest. Went through that for an hour. Then I went down south. But the thing about it, I separated down south from Florida because Florida got a different flavor than down south. So I couldn't just put Florida style with down south, even though it's the deep down south, right? It still is not the same flavor as down south music. You know what I'm saying? So I separated it, and I did an hour of down south and I did an hour of straight Florida. You know what I'm saying? And we had a good little vibe, man. I had my dude BG, he came through and he rocked out the whole night with me, you know what I'm saying, for the whole 5 hours. He was just coming back from this trip from the Bahamas, and he was telling me about it, the storm and stuff that was in the Bahamas, and that how glad he is to been made it back, you know what I'm saying, from the storm. And I was like, yeah, bro, it's a blessing, you know what I'm saying? So but yeah, we did everything, man. But one thing I was trying to avoid was just hitting typical music from people that you already know. Like if I hit New York, you already expect me to do Biggie. You know what I'm talking about? But some of the people I did, you know what I'm saying, they was mainstream, but they wasn't really expected people, because like Method Man, you know what I'm saying, he get overlooked when you be talking about some of the greatest artists, you know what I'm saying, out of New York. Method Man, he get overlooked. And that's one of my favorite rappers out of New York. You know what I'm saying? We hit up Soundview. I'm talking about we hit up the Bronx. We hit up Harlem. You know what I'm saying? We hit up Staten Island. We hit up Yonkers. You know what I'm saying? RIP to DMX, right? RIP Papa Smoke. We hit Papa Smoke up. You know what I'm saying? We did Big L. Hey, we had fun going through New York. And then we shot to the West. You know what I'm saying? We hit up a lot of cats over there, and a lot of the people that I was playing, some of the people that was on my live, they didn't even know who the people was, well, some of the people. You know what I'm saying? We did legends, talking about like Too Short, you know what I'm saying? We did E40, we did Easy E, RIP to Easy E. We did Mac Dre, RIP Mac Dre, And the one that I did with Mac Dre, because I had played Nas on the East Coast, I played the Life's a Bitch, right? So it was only right for me to hit the West Coast, man, and give it Mac Dre, you know what I'm saying, Life's a Bitch. But, we got cats that's East Coast, and they really don't know about Mac Dre. So I had to tell them, man, say, bro, listen to what the man's saying. I know, like, it's a different flavor than what you used to, but sometimes you just gotta hear the lyrics, hear the words, and the format of how that man putting his words down, and he was giving you game. So we went through all of that, you know what I'm saying? I even hit up Messy Marv, you know what I'm saying? Messy Marv, he was a beast before he ended up, you know what I'm saying, going the way he went. You know what I'm saying? If you know Messy Marv, you know Messy Marv. Now, even though I had gave each coast an hour, I wasn't able to hit them the way I wanted to hit them. I wish I had turntables. I got to find out a way to where I could get the rights so that I could play the music, you know what I'm saying? And we could do this here a whole different way. And that was a way to where we can actually listen to all the coasts, and we can actually get a better understanding of and flavor of the music and appreciate it for what it is. Now, don't get me wrong. When I came to the Midwest after the West Coast, I came to the Midwest, right? And I was hitting up some legends like Twister, like Shauna. You know what I'm saying? I hit up a few of them legends. You know what I'm saying? But I also gave some room to King Von. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. What is BGF Duck? you know. RIP to both of them, you know what I'm saying? They had some good music. They were dropping good content. So I gave flavor to them, you know, talking about, and we hit up Detroit with the Dayton family, and we hit up Trick Trick, you know what I'm saying? We took cats down memory lane, and I didn't even hit no R&B, but each stop that we did, we also gave it an hour. We didn't go less than an hour on each one of them, even though I couldn't play everybody that I wanted to play, you know, because of the time barrier. I played some good music, you know. Then we come down south. Now it's so much music down south that I mess with, man. And I started it off just right. You know what I'm saying? I hit the Scarface that he did with Tupac, right? I hit that, and it was big, you know what I'm saying? That was a big record. And RIP Tupac, you know what I'm saying? I pray good health for Scarface, you know what I'm saying? Scarface was recently hospitalized and stuff, man. I hope a good recovery through and through, you know what I'm saying? For Scarface, he's a legend, man. So, but let me see, I went from there, then I think I went to Memphis, man. I played some 8-ball and them JG, you know, hit them with the 8-ball and them JG, the Space Age. We went from there. We went to Alabama. I hit him with honeycomb braids. I hit him with Arkansas, Playboy Shane. Let me see. Man, we went to Kentucky. I gave him ESTG, you know. Come back to Texas. I gave him Pimp C, you know what I'm saying? We went back to Arkansas, you know what I'm saying? Gave him the Robinson Boys, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we were just hitting all angles, you know what I'm saying? A lot of cats ain't never heard of some of these dudes, you know what I'm saying? But they put out some good music, you know what I'm saying? And there was a lot more that I wanted to put out, but just like I said, the time barrier, it kind of hindered me from putting out the music that I wanted to put out that night, you know. And I also came down and I saved not Miami, but I saved Florida for last, man. We went down there, we went all the way to the Poison Clan, right? And from the Poison Clan, man, we hit some cats up, man, like Iceberg, you know what I'm saying? We hit up Young and Ace, you know what I'm saying? We hit up Fulio. And just like I say, right? I appreciate the music, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, them dudes was talking about some heartless stuff on there, man, loss of life and all that, you know what I'm saying? But I'd be lying if I say that the music wasn't good, you know what I'm saying? Because I listen to music, you know. So if I hit it one way, I hit it the other way. If it's disrespect one way, I get to disrespect the other way, so I can even it all out because I'm not taking sides with nobody, right? It's just me appreciate music, you know. So yeah, I gave him Ball Greasy, you know what I'm saying? I gave him a Billy Blue, you know what I'm saying? I hit some angles out there. I even went to Top Six, Sand Castle, you know what I'm saying? I threw in some Zoe Pound, you know what I'm talking about? Some Red Eyes and Slanted Eyes and Juvenile, right? We hit all angles, bro. We had fun last night. We stayed up late, 5 hours, man, at least 5 hours. We stayed past a little bit past 5 hours, but yeah, 5 hours, man. We stayed up, man, rocking out to music and stuff. I didn't hit no R&B, and that's another thing I want to do one day. You know what I'm saying? Is hit R&B, but I'm gonna get the rights and all that, and I want to have it all right. I want to give me a turntable and stuff, man, so I can program it into my turntable, and we could just boom. I can hit that button, and everything just go through and mix it in and all that. But yeah. So after I got through and I loaded it in, I knew I wasn't gonna get monetized. I told people ahead of time, I was like, I ain't gonna be able to get monetized from this content because I don't have rights to this music or whatever, right? But I didn't know that they was gonna just block the visibility of the whole, recording. So I just deleted it. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, it wasn't just a loss. People look at it like, oh man, we've been on there all that time, man, and it didn't get saved. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I appreciated the time, man, and how cats came through. Y'all came through. You know what I'm saying? We got we got OG came through. I already said BG, he came through, we had a couple of people that came through. Some of them couldn't stay, you know what I'm saying? It was too late. I understand that. But salute, man. We had fun last night, man. I appreciate y'all coming through, rocking out with me, man. You know what I'm saying? I threw in some memorable music, bro. You know, so no matter what coast you from, just like Yaya, he was military cat, so he was in New York, he was in on the West Coast and stuff, you know. So he was familiar with some of the music that I was playing, you know. And I even hit boy out of Seattle that I knew when I was out there, uh the cat Young Soprano. I wanted to give him flavor, you know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Young Soprano, you know what I'm saying? Uh yeah, I even threw his music in there, you know what I'm saying? Let people listen to the flavor, man. I hit everywhere, you know what I'm talking about? I don't hate, I don't discriminate on no coast, you know what I'm saying? I want everybody to get their bread, even if I'm not getting bread with you, you know what I'm talking about? But yeah, I want to switch gears, man. I want to switch gears. I want to say RIP to Lil Running, man. Lil Running, his daughter that had just turned 5 years old out there in Fort Worth. Uh, they got unalive. Him and his daughter got unalive, man, at a car wash in Forest Hill. You know what I'm saying? The two cats that did the hit, man. They apprehended the two cats. Come to find out, one of the cats had jumped on a woman, man, that was pregnant. You know what I'm saying? And he got that on his record. The other cat, right? He he was trying to SA, you know what I'm saying? If you know what I mean, you know what I'm saying? He got one of the funny beefs, homie. It was a woman jogging, man, and he went and jumped on the woman, knocked her down, tried to pull her pants down, you know what I'm saying? And SA her, you know what I'm talking about? And man, I'm like, bro, God, if you're gonna take me out, don't take me out with no dudes like this. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, you know what I'm saying? Send some real steppers at me, man. You know what I'm saying? I do deserve that. You know, I do deserve to get took down by some real steppers if I'm gonna go out. But also me, if this was my 5-year-old daughter now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that man did nothing wrong when them boys came, you know what I'm saying? Cause your mind is moving. But man, my thing is if I got that little one in the car, man, I gotta shield that little one. You know, I gotta take them bullets for that little one, man. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't no strike against, bro. You know what I'm saying? Running. It ain't no strike against him because when that stuff start popping, bro, your mind get to flashing, and you trying to shoot out, and he probably forgot about his daughter being in the car, and he took out sprinting, and I believe he was finna jump the fence. And when he made it to the fence, he realized, damn, my daughter's in the car. But now them dudes is running. You can see them running across the lot, you know what I'm saying, shooting at him. And he shoot out down by the fence. He go over here by the dumpsters and stuff, right? And that's when they go over there, shoot him, hit him up a couple more times, right? Another little dude, he in behind the trash dumpsters, you know what I'm saying, hit him up. And he was trying to run back towards his car, and he collapsed in the parking slots, right? And that's where he was found unalive, you know. The thing is, man, the street code is out of pocket, homie. I got people that be telling me that I'm paranoid when I be looking around and I be cautious and I be trying to. I ain't paranoid, you know what I'm saying? That's what I am. I'm cautious, you know. I come from an era where you can't put your guards down for nothing. So just because I'm a square right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm working. I'm pushing businesses and stuff and trying to get my life in order. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean that the game is done with me, homie. That don't mean the game is done with me. So, you know, I always watch my back. I try to look in every car. I try to see what's going on. If somebody slowing down, you know what I'm saying? Somebody's pulling up on me. I look in my rearview mirrors. I do everything, right? But just because I do that don't mean that I'm protected either. You know what I'm saying? Because anybody can get took out at any given time. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who you is. You know, I don't care who you is. There's nobody that's bulletproof and foolproof and can't go. You know what I'm saying? But you got you got all type of beef, man, to be brewing up in the rap game. And my thing is, the street game is no matter what. Even though you rapping, if you still 1 foot in the streets, man, your thing is to protect the ones you love. That's the name of the game. We got to protect the ones we love, you know. So we keep them away from us, and that's why I be getting that with women, right? When you got a real dude that's taking care of his business for us being a real man, but you still know that he's dealing with the street stuff, whether he rapping about it and he's rap, you know what I'm saying, doing a little drill rap and he's talking about cats, that right there is still somewhat street, you know what I'm saying? You still living in the streets when you do that, you know what I'm saying? So you got to protect your family, homie, you know? And it was said that his girl had led the 2 dudes to him at the car wash. And the dudes seen that his girl was pulling up at the car wash and they followed her right into the car wash and she was dropping off the daughter there. I seen a couple of podcasts where they were trying to say that it was her fault if she hadn't dropped the baby off, you know what I'm saying, the baby will still be alive. No, one thing we gotta understand this here, bro. You can't change the inevitable, right? What's gonna happen is gonna happen. She didn't know them boys was targeting them. You know what I'm saying? She didn't know that. So we can't put that blame on that girl. You know? She just lost the baby. So how y'all gonna put the blame on her? You know? We got Charleston White saying, you know, a child pay for their father's sins, which is true. You know what I'm saying? He right about that. You know what I'm saying? He right about that. When you thinking in the aspect of Bible and biblical text, you know. But in the streets, man, the streets, when there is no code of the streets no more, homie. When cats see that you with your child, man, you got cats, man, that used to give you a pass. They'll probably walk up and be like, man, what's good, bro? You know, I was just seeing you here, you know what I'm saying, just to let you know, you know what I'm saying? You know what it is, homie. I could have had you, you know what I'm saying? You thank your baby, you know what I'm saying? And go ahead and bounce on out. You know, it's that was a tragedy, bro. The girl just turned 5 years old. She just turned 5 years old. So man, and a fam, I was about to do this video about that a couple days ago, but I got sidetracked dealing with other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that wasn't supposed to be on my focus. I got sidetracked dealing with that. You know what I'm saying? And a real brother of mine, man. Somebody that was down with me, you know what I'm saying? When I was in prison, somebody that was down with me when I got out. He hit me up and he know my potential. This man see potential in me when I don't see potential in myself. You feel me? And that man let me know. He was like, bro, you letting that other stuff get you off your rocker. You know what I'm saying? You letting that other stuff get you off your rocker, man. Fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? Get your content up, man. Get your platform up. You got people that love you. I even had somebody to come up in here anonymous. I didn't need, that was their first time ever coming in here, and they told me, they were like, bro, I like your content. You know what I'm saying? And they were telling me, you know what I'm saying, that they like my content, but some of the stuff that I was doing on there, you know what I'm saying, I need to leave it alone. I need to go ahead and focus on my content. So when I got people that can see the value in me, you know, even besides the derailing, I got people pulling me, trying to pull me away, right? And they still see the value in me, and they can hit me up and be like, hey, say, bro, you moving fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Pull my coat, homie. I'm one man that I don't know everything. I don't see everything. And if I fuck with you, you can pull my coat anytime, homie, and tell me that I'm out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? You withering away. You withering this way, bro, when you gotta be over here. You know? And my thing to young cats, if you running around with friends, cats that you consider your friend, and you know your friend is finna lead you off that cliff, You don't have to fall off that cliff with them. You tell them, hey, say, homie, man, that's bad business. And if that person don't want to listen to you, don't want to take heed to positivity and encouragement, and you can't pull his coat on nothing, that's a dude you shouldn't be cool with. You know what I'm saying? You don't be a missile for nobody. You know what I'm saying? You always be a man and stand on principle. You know what I'm saying? But even men gotta have a coat pulled, you know what I'm saying? Because you can start going off of what you deem is right, or what you see fit, right? And the ones that love you unconditionally, those gonna be the ones, man, that's gonna keep you on the straight and narrow. That's gonna reach over and be like, hey, say, bro, check this out, man. Nah, that over there, that's bullshit, homie. This right here that you doing, man, this is your breadwinner. You know what I'm saying? That's bullshit. And it's right on. You feel me? So I think the people, man, that's in my life, the real people that I consider fam, my brother that hit me up today, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that see what I'm doing and see the potential in me, I appreciate y'all for being in my life. You know, we all need that type of strength, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you really do get to going off your rocker, man. You got all these trolls, man, to be on social media. They'll pull you right off there. You know? So, but what I'm trying to do, man, right now is from here on out, I'm done with the negativity. You know? Anything negative, if it ain't news and stuff that's popping, you know what I'm saying, on headlines, bro, I'm not with it. You know, I'm not with it. I'm done with it, you know. And that's what I've been trying to do for the longest, is clean up my platform, man. Zone of existence. This is what I'm pushing. Cause everything else, man, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. If we not trying to clean up who we are as people, and then I'm trying to push something positive. I'm trying to push something, man, where I'm trying to regain tribalism. And then I'm turning around, you know what I'm saying, trying to defend myself against this negativity when a man don't have to defend himself. What's good? I be there. What's happening? I be the, I mean, I be the real. I be the real only. My bad. I don't know why I pronounce what you hear going on, bro. Cooling. Yeah, we was up in here. I was just talking about how we was up in here last night. We were vibing the music, homie. I'm talking about I hit up each coast, New York, West Coast, Midwest, down south, but I separated Florida from down south because Florida got their own flavor and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, we were reminiscing last night, but when I got through, they wouldn't let it be visible because I didn't have rights to the music. So I had to let it go. But yeah, man, what I'm saying right now, man, you know what I'm saying? My bro, he really hit me with something. Omega, man. Omega TV. I appreciate the gift, homie. I really do. I appreciate it. What, y'all just now getting up or something? Y'all didn't even pop in this morning, man, when we was jugging. I'm talking about we was on this thing for 5 hours straight, bro, playing music. I'm talking about hidden. And it wasn't just mainstream. I was trying to get it off mainstream, trying to hit something that other people ain't heard. You see what I'm saying? That's what I was trying to do. So but yeah, bro, yeah, salute to my bro, man, for pulling my coat, homie. Early this morning, he did that. You know what I'm talking about? And that's love, homie. That's love. That's my bro. You know what I'm saying? I thank you for doing that. You know what I'm talking about? People, real people that rock with you, they don't try to destroy you. So, but yeah, man, let me see. It was something else that I was finna talk about on her, man. It was something else that I was gonna talk about on her. Oh yeah. You know, North Carolina, they finna get ready to do a fire squad. Man, I didn't even know they still do fire squads, man. You know what I'm saying? For people get incarcerated on like capital murders. Well, capital M's, my bad. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that they still got places where they doing firing squads. And that was wild when I ran across that story today. You know what I'm saying? Man, you going out with a firing squad? Oh yeah, they taking it all the way back to the to the days, man, of the Cowboys. So yeah, I read that today. I was like, man, they still got firing squads, man, in North Carolina. Yeah, you don't want to catch no capital penalty out there. They gonna flame you up. And just imagine you standing in front of people, man, they got them zums on you. You know what I'm saying? And they all fire at the same time. You ain't got no way out. And they were trying to talk about lethal injection is inhumane. Man, you done took away the electric chair and all that, and you still got the firing squad. Yeah, man. Cats got to get their mind right, man. Stay out of prison, man. That's what they got. That's what that is. You know what I'm saying? But more than anything, we got these youngsters that's coming up, man, blind to what life is. Aretha, what's good? What's good? Good morning. Yeah, you missed me last night too when I was on her. They wouldn't let me keep the content though. Yeah, these youngsters, man, and took that little baby out the game, man. Took the little baby out the game, homie. You know, we got people that nowadays they ain't giving you a pass. You know what I'm saying? They don't care that you going to church with your grandma. They don't care that you out eating with your daughter. You know what I'm saying? They gonna flame you up right there where you stand. And it's crazy, bro. And that's one of my reasons why I started creating Zone of Existence, man. Because we need a change and shift in the way we think. And then what they call it, a paradigm shift. We need a paradigm shift in the way we think, man. Because our culture, we steady hitting rock bottom. Every time you look on the news, we the only people that's doing stuff like that. You know? We the only ones that doing that. Little girl just turned 5 years old. She couldn't even enjoy her whole fifth year. Man, that's crazy. We got to put it up there now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You lucky if you live to the age of 10. We got to make it cool working the job again. Now we got to make it cool to encourage people, man, to build their own business. You got kids right now, man. You got kids right now, 12 years old, man, that's starting their own business. We got to start investing in our kids. That's what we got to start doing, paying attention to our kids. One thing about kids will show you a niche that they have. You will have a little girl, man, that always want to go and cook. She always want to mess with that stove. Why not, you know what I'm saying, get her in a position where she can learn how to be a cook? You know, you got a little boy that he always want to run. He always ripping and running it. He got all this energy. Why not take him and take him to the track and see if he can run? Put him in football. See how good he is. You know what I'm saying? We got to invest in our kids, man, at an early age. That's what we're not doing. We're not looking at our potential in our kids. We waiting too long to start seeking the potential in our kids. You got a little boy that love to fight. Why not put him in boxing classes, martial art classes? Because the thing about these type of classes is not that they teaching your kid how to fight. They teaching your kid how to discipline themselves. You know what I'm saying? How to humble yourself. A real fighter don't want to fight as a first resort. A real fighter, he fight because that's his last resort. He try to resolve stuff. You know what I'm saying? And until he bagged in the corner, you know what I'm saying? That's when he fight. He ain't got no other means of getting away from this. So I got to defend myself the best way possible. That's when they fight. So it's about the discipline and the mental training that you get from that type of situation. So it's us seeing in our kids, man, and seeing the potential of our kids and not letting it go to waste. We investing in our kids. We being real fathers to our kids. We being real mothers to our kids. You know what I'm saying? The most business fail because people, the thing is, you believe in uh failure to failure to plan. Failure to plan is a plan to fail. You feel me? A lot of people start businesses just because they got a little money and they want to start a business. A lot of these people don't do their homework of what it takes to run a business. You know what I'm saying? Just because you know how to cook and you want to start a restaurant, that don't mean you gonna invest in this restaurant and it's gonna be fruitful. You gotta study with the inner workings of a restaurant. You gotta go to another person that got a restaurant and find out, you know what I'm saying, different niches. Go to different restaurants and talk to the people that run the restaurant. You know what I'm saying? And find out the niches and all that that's dealing with a restaurant. A lot of these people, when you go to restaurants, they don't even clean up their kitchens and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the business fail because people fail to plan properly. You know what I'm saying? In the beginning, before you invest your money, you need to do all of your homework right then. You should know that your business is gonna be successful right then before you invest in it. You see what I'm saying? Before you put that capital up, you know? So that's why businesses fail. They don't fail just because. They fail because people fail to get them to plan and put the right workings into it. They missing stuff. You know what I'm saying? They want a high family, you know what I'm saying, just because, oh, this is my cousin, this is my brother, this is my sister, that's my mama. And then when you get to hiring other people around that, now you got your niece that's waiting tables and stuff, but you got your head cook that's trying to get your niece to do something out there, and she's mad and hollering about, this is our business, you just working for us. You see what I'm saying? She out of pocket. And a lot of people don't want to check their people, you know what I'm saying, because it's family, you know. And that's why I got them fail businesses fail. You see what I'm saying? You got family members that'll crash your business before you crash your own business. So it's not that a business fail, it's that people fail to properly prepare for the business. You see what I'm saying? You want to put a family member or a girlfriend in charge of finances when they don't even have the credentials to even be in charge of your bookkeeping. You know what I'm saying? And you wonder why your money is short. You got somebody that's in charge of ordering products, and you wonder why your money is short. These people don't know what to order. They don't know what to do, but you just put them in that place because they some kin to you, or they your friend or something like that. And before you know it, you already in a hole, and then now you trying to step on people's necks and all that, and you too far in the hole to get yourself out of it. You don't know your way out now. So that's the reason why a lot of businesses fail, homie. You know what I'm saying? It's not just that oh, the business fail. Man, the United States, you got to think about it. You can hit a place, a real major city. You can hit a real major city, and it's a hustle and bustle, right? And you will have multiple different restaurants all the way up and down the strip. You know what I'm saying? You'll have a McDonald's right here. You'll have a Burger King right there. You will have a motherfucking Jack in the Box right here. The thing is, why is all of them still producing? What it do? Drake, what's happening? Why is they still prevailing right side by side each other? You see what I'm saying? Because they got an order in their system of how they running it. That's what it is. I done seen places where they got different. You go to Memphis. You go to Memphis, you got different barbecue shops right there on the same strip, and they local barbecue spots, but they ain't failing. They've been running over 40 years, over 50 years. You know what I'm saying? Why they ain't failed? And they side by side each other because they learned the order of how to run things. You got to properly prepare. You know what I'm saying? If you don't properly prepare, you prepare for failure. And that's why businesses collapse. And then on top of that, yes, on top of that, it's like you have people that procrastinate too. They'll invest in the business, you know what I'm saying? But they'll still be procrastinating on what they gonna do. They'll put a capital up, you know what I'm saying, and start buying a whole lot of stuff, and then all of a sudden you start losing interest in what you're trying to do. Now you want to go do your focus is not consistent. You see what I'm saying? And so that's why businesses collapse. It ain't that they started a business, you know. So the thing is, if you got a little kid and you teaching your little kid, you know what I'm saying, business ethics at an early age, and you don't just let your kid just run through life, you know, and just looking at them like oh, you just so cute. No, let me teach you something. They whole life, I'm teaching them business ethics. I'm teaching them different stuff throughout life. Because when they get older, they gonna actually need this stuff in the long run, right? So I'm gonna do it, and it's gonna be just like when they learning how to speak and when they learning how to walk. When the kid learn how to walk, they don't just get up and start learning how to walk. They look at you and see how you walking. And they visualizing how you balancing yourself. That's why they be staring at you when you walking, and they crawling. They looking up at you trying to figure this stuff out. So after a while, they're gonna start trying to stand up on their own and gonna take 1 or 2 steps and fall. And as they keep on doing it, the walk is gonna get better and better. You see what I'm saying? Their feet gonna start developing, you know what I'm saying, for them to walk on, instead of it being all spongy and padded on the bottom. So that's me telling you, you know what I'm saying? People got to start at an early age, man, instilling in their kids the right method. People be thinking they too young to understand. Them kids ain't too young to understand. We waste so much time looking at them as being little and cute. We trying to fix them up and all that stuff. And we not putting enough time into actually giving them the values of life that they need for when they get up. And then when they start getting up to a certain age, they like 15 years old. And now you want to start trying to implement values in life in them. You know what I'm saying? Life done already passed them up, and they started seeing stuff somewhere else. They focus is already changed. You know? So you got to grasp that focus at an early age. And once you grab that focus and you have that kid looking up to you for all this knowledge and you guide them the right way, I don't care what the focus is. That kid is not going to derail because he got some real parents that's focused on him and paying attention to him and pushing them towards their goals and their ambitions and their purposes. Not trying to force a purpose on them. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to force a purpose on them. Everybody coming to the game with a purpose. I was always strong for my size and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Even when I was a kid, I was always able to fight. You know what I'm saying? I was always quick. I was always able to jump high. You see what I'm saying? But where I failed at, I didn't have grown people around me, man, that could see my potential and push me to my potential. So back in the days of Jim Crow, that was the method. The method was actually trying to get jobs. Now the method is trying to get them build businesses and gain generational wealth. That's what the method is now. You know what I'm saying? That's what the method is now. When you're working for somebody, you're working for somebody, and how I ever opened a successful business, I started when I was in prison. But the thing about my business was I did a whole lot of the study. The preparation part I did while I was in prison. The hands-on part I couldn't do. You see what I'm saying? And the thing about it, like right now, it's about location. I'm in the wrong location, and now I'm finna get ready to shoot to a different location. When I go, I'm gonna say like this too. We're gonna say the tattoos, right? I was doing tattoos when I was in prison, right? But it wasn't a business. I was always good at art and different things. So when I got out, you know, I invested in my tattoo shop. Me, don't have the means of going and renting me a shop. I already know, you know what I'm saying? Okay, if I can't rent a shop, that means I'm gonna have to do this here in-house. So I got to get me a spot to where I have room enough to where I could set up me a tattoo station, which is what I did, right? So now with that, it's the advertisements. I started me a website, you know what I'm saying? Zopound Inc., right? That's the website, zopoundinc.com, you know? So people started contacting me. Also, when I be out, I see people with tattoos, and I let them know, man, you know, I do tattoos and this here and that there. And I word of mouth, knocking on doors, basically. That's how I start. You know what I'm saying? Now, my businesses is they successful, but they not where I want to be. They not my primary source of income. When I leave this place, I can turn it into my primary source of income. I've been linking up with people in New York, Miami, Atlanta. So when I travel, because that's what it is, it's a traveling tattoo shop. But I do tattoos, tattoo removals, dermal pigmentation, and body piercing, right? The reason why I got into body piercing, because when I was advertising my tattoos, there was a lot of women that wanted me to do they, you know what I'm saying, do their nipples, basically, you know what I'm saying? So I got into body piercing. So yeah, I got shops and stuff in different places. So if I hit Miami, I got a shop that I can set up, you know what I'm saying, my station, and I can have people to come meet me at the shop. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about seeing where you're trying to go and seeing how you can open up that road for you before you get there. You know, before I do this, I want to see and open up this road for me. And now I got a path. So now this whole path is blazed. I can start opening up other roads. One thing about business that I learned is this, right? For one, never invest in a hope and a wish. You gambling. I don't never gamble with money. You know, you don't never want to gamble with money. When you invest money, you know that money is gonna make money. We're gonna say global trading, right? Before I invest in any product, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna call. We're gonna say, I'm trying to get some motorcycles over here. Just hypothetically speaking, I'm trying to get like 100 motorcycles over here, you know, to the United States from Japan, right? I'll contact, you know what I'm saying, different dealerships. And I'd be like, yeah. And I let them know, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, my name is Shada Zopound. I have this company, you know what I'm saying, Shada Zo Enterprises, this. And I spell it to them. I'd be like, if you don't mind, you mind me coming in, you know what I'm saying, and so we could talk a little bit deeper. When I come in, I have my whole case and everything. I come in, sit down, and I talk to them. You know what I'm saying? But before I talk to them, I done already broke down their business. I done went and looked up their business. I see what their business, the margin projection for this year, last year, this. I see they motorcycles, which one is selling more. And that's how I found out that Japan, you know what I'm saying, they probably sell more Japan motorcycles. I found out who they distributors is. And when I find out who they distributors is, I find out how much they paying. And when I find out how much they paying, I look into it to see if I can beat them prices. If I can't beat them prices, instead of me getting it in, I do a middleman situation. I just I tell him, hey, say, check this out. How about I can get you those 100 motorcycles for the same price that your distributor get them for? Therefore, you don't have to pay no extra money. You'll be like, what? I'll be like, I can do that for you. You know what I'm saying? Boom. I do that. I just got me a client. I just got me a client. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, you got to open up the road before you get to it. You see what I'm saying? So now I know the product is already sold before I get it here. You know, my money was already made before it even came to me. They signed contracts, so you can't renege off contracts. Long as you got that contract and everything is in escrow, can't nobody be like, no, I don't want it when it come in. They got to take it. You see what I'm saying? The money, another thing about global trading, the money never turned hands straight up like that. So when people be hollering about, how can I trust you with my money? You don't trust me with your money. You trust your bank. You ask your bank, do your bank got an international branch, right? If your bank don't have an international branch, we got to find us an international bank. You know what I'm saying? Because we doing international business and we got to open up an LC. A LC is putting your money in escrow. You know what I'm saying? The people overseas can't steal your money. You can't withdraw your money back. I can't take your money out. You see what I'm saying? Because the only way the money is going to change hands, I got to beat that due date that's on that contract. I go into the bank and be like, yeah, here it is. I fulfilled everything that's on it. You know what I'm saying? They got their product. You know what I'm saying? These people going to get their money, and I'm going to get my 20% from being the middleman. You know what I'm saying? Commission. So that's what I'm saying. You gotta blaze your trail, open up your road before you invest. You gotta know that whatever you trying to do is already sold. You see what I'm saying? It's already sold before you do it. We gonna say like McDonald's and Burger King and all that. You know how they sell they hamburgers and stuff? When people watching TV, they try to put it in commercials as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? But as time started changing, you can see that they not as big as they used to be. You go back in the 90s and you look at McDonald's. Man, that was the kicking spot. That's like one of the top restaurants. You know what I'm saying? It stayed packed back in the early 90s. You look at it now, you could barely see goddamn one or two people in there. You know? Yeah, McDonald's used to be packed on the average. Now you don't even see too many people in there when you go in there. You know? You gotta be above the curve. That's how a lot of businesses failed when COVID hit. A lot of people wasn't expecting a whole government shutdown like that. And when that government shut down, man, it hurted businesses. The only people that prevailed was people that either had long pockets or you had a mind that this here wasn't gonna let me stop and I can maneuver and do stuff over this. You had people got drones and stuff doing deliveries on drones. You buy your material, we send it on drones and stuff. All types of boy, they got crafted during COVID. I was in prison looking at it. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, we actually have to have these classes, homie. That's what I mean by tribalism. We got to start getting together as Black people. And I'm not saying, oh, you African and you this. We Black people, period. To society, they don't give a damn what country you come from. We Black. You feel me? To society, we Black. So we need to get together, man. We need to regain our tribalism. We need to each one teach one, get that back, you know, and start investing in our kids, bro. Investing in our kids. Our kids is the future. We pushing our kids to that generational wealth. We start teaching them work ethics for themselves, not for nobody else. Every time we work, we getting other people filthy rich while we taking home peanuts, crumbs every day. You know? But yo, magic. Yeah, so that's why I started investing in multiple different business. I try to always do something different. If I see a lane, I'm gonna go into okay, let me do this. I'm gonna try to go ahead and get an LLC on it. You see what I'm saying? A LLC in the hopes of doing business in the future. That's what I put it down as. So I already got the LLC to it. I try to go ahead and get my logos and my trademarks and everything for it done federally. You know? And I always tell people, when you go to when you go get registered, when I tell people when you go to get registered, right? For your business, your LLCs and all that stuff, right? It's cool that you go get your LLC through the Secretary of the State. But for as a trademark, you don't want to go through the Secretary of the State to get your trademark. You want to go to the Patent, Trademarks, and Copyrights office, which is in Virginia. You know what I'm saying? And get your trademark done, because then it's gonna be federally done. You don't want that, because if you do it through the Secretary of the State, your trademark is only gonna be local. And if your trademark is local, say for instance, you in we're gonna say you in Georgia, right? I'm in Colorado. I shoot down to Georgia, and I see that you got a business, right? I'm looking at it like, man, this dude got this. I find out, oh, he got a local trademark though. You see what I'm saying? He got a local trademark. Boom. I can get a trademark on it, and I block you into your local jurisdiction. So now you can't do no business outside of your state, no matter how big you get. If you try to come outside the state, you got to call me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, say, bro, I'm trying to do this. You mind? And now you got to cut me in. So whenever you get a trademark, you always get that federally done. You know what I'm saying? Just for future references. If you're going to buy any type of land, or buy you a business and the land and stuff that it's on, you also want to get your mineral rights. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people overlook their mineral rights. The mineral rights is the land up under the surface land. So say for instance, we're gonna say down the line, you find out that your land is sitting on an oil reserve. You know what I'm saying? Your land is sitting on an oil reserve. Don't you know even if you build a well and a rig to extract this oil, you're gonna get sued. If you don't own the mineral rights, the people that own the mineral rights gonna come for their minerals. You feel me? And now all that money that you done built, all the stuff that you got is gonna get seized, it's gonna get took because this ain't yours. You didn't buy the mineral rights. So when you buy land, you got to make sure the mineral rights either come with it or find out who own the mineral rights to this land and contact them before you buy that land. Contact them and see if you can get them purchase their mineral rights from them. If you can't purchase the mineral rights from them, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have to, it's a gamble. You're going to take it or you're going to leave it. You feel me? You're going to take it or you're going to leave it. But you can also do get a little survey thing done to where you can see what's up under your land before you buy it. If you don't see nothing worth value up under that land, go ahead and get the service land. You know what I'm saying? Go and get the service land. It's good. So, I don't know. Omega TV, did I answer your stuff for you? You got some more questions, homie? Because I'm finna end this in up on the hour. So if y'all got questions, bro, go ahead and ask the questions, and I'm gonna try to answer them to the best of my knowledge. If not, I'm gonna try to point you in a direction where you can get that information. Because if you ask me a question and it's a solid question and I don't know it, I'm gonna look it up my damn self. I'm gonna study it myself so I can know it in case somebody asks me again. Yeah. But yeah, man, RIP, Lil Running Man and his 5-year-old daughter. I think her name was Money or something like that. RIP to them too, man. Yeah, and then all the music that I did last night, RIP to Young Dolph, man, RIP to Pimp C, you know, RIP to Tupac, RIP to Mac Dre. Let me see, RIP Pop Smoke, RIP DMX. Man, I did so many people. I done forgot all the people that RIP Toro, you know what I'm saying, out of Miami. Yeah, man, I did a lot of people last night, man. I hate that the visibility didn't stick, you know, but it's all gravy, man. But y'all share this live for me, man. Y'all share it. Y'all tell y'all people to share this live so we can keep the positivity going and we keep it flowing. You know what I'm saying? This is the last time I would ever, well, this is not, you know what I'm saying, a time that I did it. You're not gonna hear me getting on here with negativity no more. If it's not positivity, you know what I'm saying, I'm light years away from it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to do positivity, growth, building, news, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to create dialogue, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get people to come together under this zone of existence so we can create this tribe, man, and we can regain our sense of thought, you know? And if my bro is watching this, you know who you is, bro. I appreciate you for hitting me up this morning, pulling my coat when you seen me straying in the wrong direction and having my focus leaving. And he was like, man, you losing your viewers, homie. Your viewers ain't even tuning in to you because you straying away from the matter at hand. He was like, man, it's news out there, bro. he like report the news, you know, get your platform up, build your platform, and this here and that there. So that's what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, I can get my followers, the ones that did leave, I can get them back. You know what I'm saying? But salute to you, bro. You know what I'm saying, for pulling my coat, man. It's much love. You know what I'm saying? Much love, much respect. And I be having people that be coming into my content too. You know what I'm saying? Much respect to y'all, you know what I'm saying, the ones that come into the content for even delivering it to him so that he can pull my coat on it, you know? So, but yeah, I'm finna get ready to get up out of here, man. So if y'all got any questions, man, go ahead and feel free to ask me. Yeah, he said sell burgers like Black Sam. Black Sam, man, sell burgers like Black Sam. Yeah, Black Sam, he's an entrepreneur, homie. Him and Nipsey was on the next level when it came to the thinking and putting business together. So, all right, man. If ain't nobody got nothing else to say, man, I appreciate y'all for coming through, man. This is Zone of Existence. I'm Shot of Zopound. I always be here, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna start pushing positivity, and that's what I'm gonna start putting on here, man. Positivity, man. Positivity only. You know what I'm saying? Good vibes, man. I appreciate y'all coming out, man. Y'all share this here for me. And I see y'all next time. Y'all take care.